Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. Welcome back to the video for today. We got some MLB advice for you for August the 7th. Only a 5 game slate for DK today. I am not doing the early slate. Just like I said, I'm usually a night owl, so not really up for the early slate. So yeah, 5 game slate today, and yeah, hopefully you guys all did pretty good yesterday. Once again, it was another W for us, 6 straight for MLB. Would love Debbie to come join us. Like I said, it's only $35 per month. Like I said, should make your money back within the first day or two. Love for you to come join us. And NFL is going on Thursday, so come join us for that. $25 for the entire preseason. To get in on either one of those, check out our Twitter in the comment section below. So, yeah, it was a solid W for us last night. I don't have the lineup, but I can tell you some of the guys we had here for you real quick. So we decided to go with Wheeler, like I told you guys we were going to. I went with Menez for San Francisco. I needed somebody cheap. Dilson Lamet, he did go off. I told you I was kind of iffy on him, but he was obviously really solid. But he was just so expensive, and of course, the one time I don't pick him, he throws over 100 pitches. So it is what it is. But he didn't do too bad. We had a couple New York Met guys with Alonzo McNeil, a couple Yankees with Didi and Aaron Judge, Castellanos, and a couple Detroit and Chicago guys. So definitely not too shabby. So, yeah. Anyway, kind of a recap of last night. Oakland bats that I told you guys to pick up. It was pretty solid. They scored 11 runs. They weren't too shabby there. Wheeler didn't do too bad. Greinke got lit up. I forgot how Kershaw did. I didn't even pay attention that late game, but it wasn't too bad overall. Hopefully, you guys, like I said, you guys did pretty good as well. Had a couple Yankee bats. There was a little bit of a weather concern with them, and thankfully they didn't get rained out like Cleveland did. Some of you guys definitely probably had a couple of those guys. Who else did pretty good today? Um, Atlanta straight killed, didn't kill him, but they put up 12 against Minnesota, and that was mostly it. Looks like Kershaw did half decent, 9 strikeouts and 7 innings. So wasn't too shabby with the picks once again. So yeah, to get in, check out our Twitter in the comment section below. Definitely would love to have you guys come join us. Like that's 6 wins in a row. So anyway, a small 5 game slate today. If you guys are playing, we said we have an early slate here. It starts at 3:40 Pacific time. So obviously, change that to Eastern time if you're over there. So we're gonna start about 20-25 minutes earlier than normal. Baltimore got a rain. It's early in the morning, so anything could happen with that. But definitely check the weather since it was a little bad yesterday. So straight up cash games. Eduardo Rodriguez, I think you have to go this way. Like I said, the dude's probably going to be 80-90% owned. So if you're going cash, probably go that way. Because Zach Gallen here, he was with Miami, going for Arizona here with a 2.73, taking on Philly. Philly is a team that can hit, but also they strike out a ton. So I really don't mind Zach Gallen here. If you want to go Gallen over Eduardo Rodriguez, I really don't mind that. Probably in cash game, just go straight up Eduardo and Gallen. If you go with both of these guys, you still have a little bit of money left over. Not too much, but 3,800 and go get 1 or 2 scrubs, and then you can fill up with a couple more bats. If you don't want to go Gallen, I don't mind Lakushi. He's probably going to be very popular just because of what Dilson Lamet did against them. Plus, Seattle is not the greatest against lefties here. And also Tim Beckham, he is out with a suspension. So, yeah, Seattle, they got a lot of AAA guys right now. So don't mind him. Pitch count's not too shabby, around 100 pitches. So I think he'll be very popular. He's up and down, but, they're facing a Seattle team that just completely sucks. So I do expect him to be the more popular option than Zach Gallen. But overall, I think Gallen is a better option than Lakushi. If you're going straight up points, After that, I don't see much going on. I think that's really it. You can look at Paxton, but the dude's up and down, facing an easy Baltimore team, but they are in Baltimore. Camden Yards, good place to hit. So, like I said, I'm going to go these two right here in cash. If you want to go GPP, you can definitely fade Rodriguez and probably go Lakushi and Gallon. I think that would be your best option in GPP, which I definitely do not mind that. So, but for now, we're going to stick with these two. Offenses to target for sure. Boston's going to be really popular, but if you're going Boston, definitely not going to be able to do a full stack with these two guys. You might have to punt with Vargas or Williams or one of those guys, but I'm not. I don't feel 100% confident with them. Early on, anything could change throughout the day, but you might be able to get one, maybe two Boston guys in there. I definitely would recommend that. Against Sparkman, he is just trash bag, and they're in Boston, so I do not mind Boston. They're going to be for sure the chalkiest uh, stack out there. I don't think you're going to see full 5 mans, but for sure 2 to 3 man stacks for Boston. My favorite stack though for sure San Diego against Seattle and Kikuchi. He's just been terrible as well, 5.49, and also Seattle bullpen. They're terrible. I think they've used almost a record amount of relievers. So right away, I don't mind some Tatis, Hosmer, Hunter Renfroe. Those three, I definitely don't mind that. Let's go look at some of these guys real quick. Let's see who we got. So Tatis a little expensive, but you can get him in there as you see there. Maybe go get those three. As you see, only $3,400, so you're gonna have to change it up a little bit. But really, don't mind a couple of those guys, depending on who plays for San Diego. Maybe go Naylor, Margro, Ian Kinsler if he's in there. Maybe some cheap options, but definitely do like San Diego as one of my top options for sure. Like I said, some of their guys are expensive, but definitely you can make it work. Moving on, we have I don't mind a couple bats versus Vargas. Arizona just annihilates lefties. Vargas hasn't been bad, but Escobar, Marte, Walker. I really don't mind Arizona, and they're pretty affordable as well, a lot cheaper than the Boston Red Sox. So, what else we got? Like I said, maybe put Kelly in there as a cheap catcher option. Nick Ahmed is always pretty good at home and does good against lefties. So really don't mind an Arizona stack. I'm probably going to be mixed in San Diego and Arizona. That's probably going to be my big mix for sure. Have 2 or 3 of those guys in there. Like I said, those are my favorite 2 stacks of the night. Boston for sure, top stack, but it's hard to get them in there. I think that's mostly it. So top stack is Boston. 1 or 2 of them just because they're so expensive. Lakushi against Seattle should be popular, but in a good spot. A couple Arizona bets against Vargas for sure. And then cash game is Rodriguez and Zach Gallen. And then if you're going GPP, take out Rodriguez and probably put in Lakushi if you want to go that way. You can maybe take a shot with Vargas, but I don't know, man. The dude's so up and down. Plus, like I said, Arizona is one of the best against lefties. So that is kind of what we're looking at. So yeah, only a 5-game slate, but for sure there's it's a half decent slate with some pretty good picks up in here. Maybe you can go a couple Yankees against John Means. He is a pretty good pitcher, but he is coming off the IL, so maybe have a couple Yankee bats if you want to go that way. But for sure, San Diego, I forgot them. But yeah, they're, like I said, one of my top stacks as well. So that is mostly it. Like I said, NFL starts on Thursday. Come join us. Would love to have you guys start off the NFL season with us. Also, like I said, MLB is winding down, but we're on a 6-game winning streak, so would love to have you come join us. Like I said, it's less than $10 a week, so hopefully you guys can afford that, and it should profit very easily. So that is mostly it. As normal, if you guys like the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. Like I said, there's not a ton of you guys watching, but the ones that are watching, you guys are the troopers, and I really do appreciate you guys even though it's not the prime season of NBA. So definitely shout out to you guys. So all right, guys. Yeah.